Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 56 of Europa Universalis IV as Venice, even though we have now formed Italy. So, there's, at the time of recording this video, less than a week left until Mare Nostrum comes out, and I'd like to try and get this current campaign finished up before that happens. And in order to do that, what I said that I wanted to do is control all of the coastline within the Mediterranean Sea. So we need to get Naples, well, I already technically control Naples anyway because they are a vassal, they're a subject. But I would like to diplomatically annex them, just so that they are part of Italy and then we're sort of complete. We also need to take the Spanish islands that are within the Mediterranean, as well as taking some of the Spanish coast on the main line. We also need to take some of the Spanish provinces, well actually all three of the Spanish provinces in North Africa, which I will give to Fazan, who are my march, so as far as I'm concerned, that still counts. And we also need to take the Ceuta, one province from Portugal, that's all we need from them. And then finally we will have to go to war with France, because they have quite a few provinces that we want. Now, what I am going to have to do is go to war with Spain first. I'm not necessarily sure that we'll be able to take everything that we want from Spain in a single war. I will call France in to help me against Spain. Spain are currently fighting against the Creek in the Spanish conquest of Tuskegee. Now, I don't know where all of their troops are. They are allied with Hamburg and Portugal. Don't give two hoots about Hamburg. Portugal we want to bring into the war anyway because we want to separate piece them out. So I think what I might do is I will start to move some troops towards the French border here. And the idea behind doing this is that I can actually, hopefully, move through France quickly enough to start sieging out the coastal provinces that I want. Because if Spain gets to them first, Spain are probably just going to go and siege them out before I have the opportunity to do so. I'm also going to have to use some of my transports and get some of my troops onto the islands. But that shouldn't be too difficult either. We do have the heavies. The heavies aren't mothballed. Let's get them together with the main fleet. This is the first video of the week, so I'm just trying to remember what I am doing. An extra diplomatic relation could be useful, but not all that useful. We're behind on tech, so we are saving up for that. All of our diplomats are free. We are currently at war, which means we can't currently start annexing Naples, which is a bit of a pain because we're in this war with France against England. So let's go ahead and unpause the game. Get all of these troops into position. Austria have rivaled us, which is fine. Fighting against France is going to be one of the hardest things that we have to do, because the problem we're going to have there is that France are currently our ally, and actually having France on our side is good for us at the moment, because that means that the coalition is less likely to form against us. But we'll do everything that we can. We could, if we wanted to, go and take Defender of the Faith, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. We've got the money to do it. How many people are actually reformed? Just me, I think. I think I'm the only reformed nation left now. Everyone else is Protestant. Yeah, I'm the only person who is still reformed. What have we got up here? New Holland. Oh, Holland's reformed. Oops, woo, on the map zoomage there. Yeah, so there's a little bit of reformed going on up here. I think it's probably safe to take Defender of the Faith, though. Even if we lose it, we're only losing the money, so I don't mind about that too much. If we take Defender of the Faith, we will gain an extra mission which we're not bothered about, but extra morale of armies, extra morale of navies. Technology cost does go up, so I think we will wait, because we are about to get another Diplo tech. Now, we could also take the next military tech and make us really, really strong and really overpowered. We don't have another military idea group going on at the moment. We will get our next idea group at Tech 22. We're currently only on Tech 20, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So let's get all of these troops into place. Everybody is at full maintenance. I'm not doing anything with any of my neighbours right now. I think I am actually going to send a diplomat to Austria to... Well, they've rivaled me now. I was thinking maybe I could unrival them and get the alliance back, but that probably is never going to happen. Savoy's outraged with me. We've probably already got max improved relations. No, we haven't done any. Let's just go and do some improving relations with Savoy, just because we can. Not really an awful lot of fabrication that we can do on Castile, or sorry, on Spain at the moment, so there's no point worrying about that. But we'll try and get all of these armies up to the front if possible. We are going to need at least one general leading these armies. We have a couple of generals. So let's make sure we've got generals leading both of these armies. Did I just move the same general around twice? I've done it again. That's the one with 5 maneuver. So you want to be that one. There we go. 2 different generals leading. We can go and take the Diplotech. We will take that. We're still behind time. We'll go and take the military tech because that just makes us even more stompy. And then we will go and take Defender of the Faith because we can. Fantastic. So, we're going to be going to war. We want to put this on, not bothered about trade. We'll put it on to war for the time being. We're going to go ahead and we're going to declare war on Spain. So Hamburg and Portugal would come in. Hamburg are up here and are quite tiny, I believe. If we just go and have a quick look, because I can't remember who Hamburg is and where. Will you let me click on the nation that I want to click on? I want the diplomacy for you guys. Yeah, where's Hamburg? Can't even see them. Do you know what? I'll just search for them. It'll be easier. Hamburg is... Oh, one little tiny... Yep, not bothered about Hamburg then, are we? We're already at war with Lubeck, and we've already got Hungary up there. Yep, not bothered about Hamburg. They're not going to do anything to us. Might not even need to call France into this war, but I think we will. Because it'll... Yeah, we'll declare war. We will bring in France. We don't need to bring in Hamburg. Bring in the Commonwealth. We've got so many things that we can take. We've got our own CBs, so we will use our own CB. We'll take Cagliari. I'm going to go ahead and declare war. Now then, we'll pause up. And before France come in, we are going to... march down quickly and start trying to take these coastal provinces where we can. That's what we want to do. We want to start grabbing provinces down here before France get the opportunity to get down there. So we're going to start moving these troops down. Hopefully we've got enough men here. We've got some more we can use as backup if possible. We want to get our ships together. We will... pick these guys up because we're going to want to take some troops down to get on to the island. In fact, no, we'll use those troops. You can stay there. We'll get our ships down here. We'll pick these guys up. You can go to Salerno. And we will... In fact, no, we'll actually just get you down and we'll take these islands first. So there's going to be a few naval battles and things going on. We should be okay. The main thing that I want to do is attempt to get all of my units into Spain and start taking out those coastal provinces. Lubeck's pieced out. Start taking out those coastal provinces before France has the opportunity to get down there and siege them themselves. I don't want them being sieged out and not passed over to me. Naples and Fazan's opinion being changed. That's not too good. We can actually suck up to Fazan. We do have the we do have a free diplomat there. You're working there. That is fine. Let us go and take those ships now and go and try and harass these navies where we can. So these guys are sieging out France. Now, I don't mind that too much because at some point I actually want to go and take some of France for myself. So we're going to start trying to take out some of these forts. France are probably just going to go and try and stomp on the Spanish and Portuguese armies anyway. I'm going to go and go to this province here and set these as the objectives for Fazan. Hopefully Fazan will be able to take all of those. There we go. And we'll also just make sure that Fazan are currently set to... military focus. You are set to aggressive. That's fine. That's fine. So you guys stay there. And we'll just put some of these extra stacks together. Now, can we get down to any more of these coastal provinces? If we go the really long way around, we'll let France deal with the armies as much as possible, and I'm just going to try and siege stuff out. So we've got a lot of ships down here. There's a few heavies. We could go... Well, we can't afford an admiral at the moment. I do have the lights that I could bring in to help if I wanted to. We have managed to occupy that province there. Let's just group you guys together. That's fine. I'm only bothered about taking coast, but of course I do want to try and maximise my chances here of... Or minimise the chances of the French taking any of the coastal provinces. So, probably should go down to speed 2 here, just while I am at war, because it's a little bit dangerous. Although, France does seem to have dealt with most of their armies, so we don't have to worry too much about that. We are trying to take this fort out, but we want to try and take as much stuff along the coast as possible. I'm hoping Fazan get work done down here. Shouldn't be too difficult taking these provinces. Let's go in here, because we should be able to catch their ships. They have a lot of ships there. Although they are mainly lights. Where is my light fleet? Currently docked up. So we lost a naval battle somewhere, I think. Let's get you guys in here, because we can throw you in as well. We've got 90 lights that we can put in to the battle. We'll probably lose a few ships. France are dealing with the troops. That is fine. So let's keep marching the army around and trying to take all of the coastal stuff. Now then, Lights might even get there at the same time the heavies do, because the heavies will slow this fleet down. The lights do move very quickly. We do not, unfortunately... Yeah, there we go. We all arrived pretty much at the same time. They just got absolutely wrecked. I'll just group everybody back up because it's easier to move in. We've just caught their entire navy out of position there, which is an absolute delight. So... France have moved into Mercia. That's unfortunate. I didn't want them to take that one, because that's where I was moving. No, I was moving to there. I mean, obviously we don't have to give any land to France, but I was hoping to take all the stuff I needed from Spain in one go. Let's go around here, because there are some Portuguese ships that we should get rid of. And looks like Fazan are getting stuff done over here. They're working on the fort first, which is fine. Now then, these guys are trying to take back a province, which is fine. It's a non-coastal province. It's not one of the ones we need. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to happen. If Spain managed to get somebody on that province, I will let them take it back. But we can go ahead and kill some of these guys that are sort of stomping around here. Obviously, this is one of the provinces that I do need. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to take everything that I need from Spain all in one war anyway, because it'll probably be too much overextension and probably be too much aggressive expansion. But we will need to get a fair bit of stuff sieged out, so we'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, it's unfortunate that the French got here first. That's what I wanted to avoid happening. And unfortunately, I screwed up. Let's just go and split you guys in half. Can I not even get the other half over there? Right, okay, well, we'll get half of you to there, and then I'll be able to move down. That's a little bit annoying. So I've got most of the ones that I want to get. So we are going to have to start sieging them out. We'll have to go and get some war score against Portugal as well. Portugal's navy has disappeared off. They were a little bit... we lost a light ship, which is unfortunate. Let's go and split off the lights. You can go back to protecting trade in... Where were you protecting trade? Not Genoa. There's no point, really. Let's go back to protecting trade in Constantinople. We'll gain another light onto you if we can. And then we can use the others. Actually, there's some more ships that are going to get themselves cornered down there. Let's go and get rid of you. Won another siege. That's that one. Brilliant. Let's go and quickly take this island, and then we'll get the rest of the guys across. Got quite a big stack in there. We don't need everybody here. 20 stack can move into this province. Okay, Granada has been sieged down, so we can't move into Gibraltar or Cadiz. It's Gibraltar that I want. I probably do want Cadiz as well, I suppose. Now, you're instantly going to try and move in to retake Granada, are you? Well, that's fine. Still very annoyed that France managed to take the one province. Right, let's go over here and help with that battle. France are already engaging. France are in another war, of course. It is possible that France could separate peace out, though I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. We did win that naval battle there, and we actually gained ourselves an extra transport, which I don't really want. Let's just go and get rid of one of them. So let's get that back to full strength. We'll come down here because we will need to pick these guys up soon and take them on to the other islands. And yeah, I'm aware that we've still got that Portuguese fleet around, but I don't think they're too much of a problem. Suffered some casualties, that is fine. We are getting attritioned a fair bit here. Can't even get to Portugal right now. Let's go and take another fort then. Let's try and get as much war score as we can against Spain. Fazan hopefully still dealing down here. Looks like Fazan's going for the forts first, and I don't mind them doing that at all. You guys can probably just go and grab some of these other provinces. The more provinces we have, just lost some random admin power there. The more provinces we have, the better, realistically. You guys want to dock up here. We'll pick up these troops and we'll go and land in Cagliari. Cagliari is the war goal. So there are some more ships around, but none that are a particular bother to me at the moment. We're already doing better in this war than France is doing in their other war against... No, it's this one. We're already doing better in this war than France is doing in their war against England, so there's nothing too much to worry about. If you guys want to go and retake Murcia, I am more than happy to allow you to do that. I'm actually hoping that's where they go. If they move into Murcia, I'm just going to let them take it back. Right, our ship should have arrived over here now. They have, so we want you to drop your troops off. It's right-click. Drop your troops off over there into Cagliari. Go on, Spain. Move into Murcia. Retake Murcia. You know you want to. I don't even think I can sort of force them. Yeah, they're not even trying to move. I think it's a little bit of that weird sort of bug that the game has where... Well, it's not a bug. It's just the way it's programmed. The AI essentially don't give any... sort of focus to small stacks. So if I try and move in here, he doesn't even try and move out. He just sits there. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Fazan getting work done. There might be some units around on here. Again, we've got this other little navy up here again. Mostly lights and a few transports. As soon as I've dropped these guys off, we'll go down and get rid of those. It's mostly just their colonial nations that are coming in to be a pain. Guess we could go over there and take Galicia as well. Go on, guys. Where are you heading to? You're still not moving anywhere. Just keeping my eye on France. I don't want them to go and take the sieges that I want. Okay, this is going to be fine. Let's detach a siege there and you can move and kill that guy. You're going to go up there and get rid of those guys. We don't want them blockading. There's no point. Soon as Sevilla falls, we will be able to move into these provinces down here. Truces and stuff ending. Nothing that we really need to worry about. So obviously the French should still be having the problem with Badajoz and can't move in. A lot of frame lag today. I'm not too sure what's going on there. So we just need this to fall. We have got a general there with... Oh, no siege. 42% chance for it to fall, and it has done. Okay, so we pause up. You guys get down into Cadiz. You guys get down into Gibraltar. We don't want Sevilla, that's fine. We are taking the islands, though. You guys are working on that. You guys want to get across to Corsica. There's our other light ship, which will meet up with these guys eventually, once they've all repaired up. And you guys can also get across to Corsica. Okay, getting sieges done now. You guys We can actually get into Portugal, so let's go and start picking on the Portuguese. Now then, we want to separate piece Portugal out first. The only province we want from Portugal is Ceuta, which we are going to be giving to our vassal, or at least to our march, so that's fine. We've got the occupation of Cadiz, very good. Damn you, France, just damn you, that one province. I really wish I could force these guys to go and try and take that province back, but it just isn't going to happen. So I'm going to put some units around and hope that they go to the provinces where my units aren't, and hopefully we'll go in and try and retake Murcia, but we will see. And in the meantime, we're just going to be taking provinces from Portugal, just so we've got the war score against them to be able to take what we want. So we should have won that naval battle, and indeed we have. Let's go and pick these guys up. Doing well on the admin points now. We're quite ahead of time on admin, which is why we can't take the next tech yet. We could buy up our stability. We don't have any war exhaustion. So we could buy our stability. It'd be very expensive to do. Got plenty of admin power. We will have to do a lot of coring though, so yeah, maybe we don't. Converted some more heretics. See, I've still got troops down there. I'm not even really doing anything there. We're done with Africa now. We're not bothered about Africa at all. France still in both wars here. I really want you guys to go and retake Murcia. You know you want to do it. We lost the siege on this province now because the fort down here took it back. That's not too much of a problem. In fact, though, you can go down there and siege that fort out. Get there before the French do as well. How are you doing, Fazan? You are taking forts. You are getting work done. These provinces... They've got two forts there next to each other. Once they've got both of these provinces, though, these ones should fall fairly quickly. I do see we have another fleet coming in. I'm not too bothered about that. Let's go and put you guys on the boat. France have pieced out of their other war. Fantastic. You guys are going to drop off over here. So again, another fleet coming in. Mainly lights and transports. Not bothered about that at all. Yeah, Fazan are really getting some work done now. We might already have enough to peace out with Portugal. All we want to do with Portugal... And no, they're not willing. We just want to take Ceuta. And no, not to Italy though. We want to flip this over to Fazan and sue for peace. So if we give that to Fazan, we need 14 war score with Portugal. That's why we are working on taking some of their forts. You just keep moving up there to try and block me in there. You do, don't you? That's not going to end well for you. So we get our ships. We drop the men off onto the island. And then we'll go back up there and do some more damage to their fleet. Lose a stability or lose 10 prestige. We're at war. We'll get the prestige back. I'd rather keep the stability. So we'll go and drop them off there. Suffered some casualties. No surprise. We are dropping men off on a sort of... amphibious landing. Yep, 5 out of our 102 ports are blockaded, so we will go and deal with that very shortly. But I think that is a good place to end the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Venice, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.